took the fully assembled truck and took it apart piece by piece. We lifted the cab and the bed off, rolled the chassis out, took the engine out of the frame rails, disassembled all the chassis, had everything media blasted, hung all the parts in the booth, sprayed them with a black Imron industrial enamel to give everything a like new appearance, and then the whole chassis went back together. While the chassis was being reassembled, we took the opportunity to install some new parts where they were needed, new brake pads, new wheel bearings, new Bilstein shocks, but overall it was just put the whole thing back together. And while that was happening, the crew did some more metal work on the bottom side of the cab. They stripped the interior surfaces and primed and bodyworked and repainted those so the inside of the cab would be nice. But again, we didn't do any paint work on the outside. Soon enough, we were able to mate the cab and the bed back together and put all the wiring back in the truck. We took some time to fabricate some new protective inner fender wells to protect all of our wiring. And we loaded the truck with a brand new interior in red. We had the seat recovered, we put a new dash pad in, new gauge bezels, you know, all the little details that make the truck nice and new on the inside. One of the nice details in the truck is a brand new wooden steering wheel that we sanded and applied an automotive clear coat. So the wheel is nice and shiny, but it's got a great feel and it has that rich wood texture. And this is something that would have come in a 1969 truck if you ordered one special. Now the truck was back together, we sent it to the alignment shop and had the alignment done properly and took it to the dyno shop to do some tuning on it. The original truck made 360, 370 horsepower, somewhere in there, with over 400 foot-pounds of torque. Through the results of some tuning and our new air intake, we were able to put some power numbers down that exceeded those. There were a few outside details we did change. We upgraded the headlights to LED units, and we installed a new set of billet specialties wheels. These are the same width and diameter as the 2002 Lightning, so they fit really well, but they added kind of a classic look because as we were building this truck, people kept asking us about the blocky style wheels from the 2002 truck. And those actually didn't look bad, but we wanted to make this truck look very much like it did when it came into our shop, which required a classic chrome 5-spoke style wheel. And overall, we were very, very happy with the performance of this truck. This thing did everything it was supposed to do. It started easily, it drove nice, it made a whole bunch of power, it handled beautifully, and it had upgraded creature comforts with the air conditioning and the audio system, and provided the owner with a truck he could drive absolutely every day. We do a lot of these projects where we put modern drive lines into older vehicles, and it was kind of neat that Ford had a 2002 Lightning platform that was close enough to where we could do this truck without having to completely reinvent the wheel. But perhaps the most fun was when you would drive this truck around and people would say, hey, that's a neat stock old pickup truck, until either they heard it, you open the hood, or you put your foot to the floor and wave goodbye. You can see more of the build of this truck on our website at v8tvshow.com/F100.